Since we're on the subject of Superman, let's talk my adventures.
My Adventures of Superman, Season 2, Episode 4. We're continuing the adventure. No pun intended.
Two lanes diverged. You already know what's going on.
So if you guys don't get it, in this story, there's Lois Lane and her father, who also is a Lane. And that's when it hit me, when I saw the title, Two Lanes Diverged. And of course, the episode had to do with two lanes diverging.
Great one. Lois's dad is... We start the episode off with Lois's dad being paranoid, and as we progress, he has every reason to be paranoid.
My man's instincts is on point. He was in the army or whatever he was for a reason.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, wow, I was take a chill pill, pal.
Wow, out.
You're wilding out. Besides that, you know, there's gonna be multiple issues going on in an episode like this. Jimmy Olsen is invited to the Star Labs event. It was called a symposium. What's it called? Symposium.
Yep.
Mind you, so he gets the invite. He's all hype. He insists that his friend, not Superman, but Clark Kent. I like that little something they had.
Clark Kent.
He made that best friend. That was dope. What else goes on? Oh, Lois goes to visit her dad.
Correct. But before that, Lane got a text message. They're on to you.
Where did he get
from his man.
He got that. Apparently, Sam. His name's Sam. Sam Lane, Lois's dad's name. He gets a text from his plug, his connect, that they are on to you. I remember that. I almost left me. And that happened right before Lois shows up to the. Lois goes to visit her dad at Clark's because that's where he's staying. And simultaneously, when she comes in, he's already out the window.
He skedaddled. He bounced. They have a little flashback of Lois's past with her father.
Of him
basically
doing that.
Basically training her. Yeah, him doing that, but it's also training her how to be on her P's and Q's.
Teaching her how to, what is it, the North Star?
Yes, basically, what I would say, because I was a Boy Scout stuff. Learning how to track things, learning how to track the stars, see where you are. The North Star always means this, that, and the third. She's basically getting taught the basics of survival.
Yeah, basically. And she follows him. And he, I guess this is his, like, what would you call this? His secret bunker that he has, where he has all his weapons and whatnot.
Conveniently right next to Clark Kent's.
Conveniently.
But you gotta make it make sense. I'm at Clark Kent's. I don't have anything on me, quote unquote, but he low-key already had a plethora of things. Talking about guns. Armor.
While he's like gathering his armor and guns, the alarm goes off that there's an intruder. It's not really an intruder. It's Lois.
Lois Lane, of course, the one that you taught since she was a child. You telling me she's not gonna find you?
Of course.
She tracked you down. You left footsteps on the goddamn ground.
And then they have their little powwow speech you want to have, whatnot. And then the alarm goes off against her. Yeah. I forget this guy's name. I'll have a picture of him right here. I called him Big Back in my notes.
You're dumb. Big buddy.
Big buddy.
Big back.
Big Back.
Big Back. You're insane.
Big Back. Big Back, it comes out of nowhere. And when we say Big Back, it's part of, because Waller's onto him now. It's part of what was Waller's team again? It's before they changed the name to Task Force X.
Task Force X, yeah, you're right.
Something, yeah. They're onto him. They, have their little bout. And through this episode, remember, there's multiple problems. Through this, while they leave this,
Jimmy and Clark.
Jimmy and Clark are back at the
symposium. Yes, it's syndrome.
They're back at the symposium, but it's a setup.
Yep.
Out comes who?
First, this is what pisses me off. And I smelled it before it happened.
I didn't. I honestly,
I was like, I smell trouble.
I didn't expect it. I really thought they had love for
I don't even like Star Labs. I don't like Star Labs. So basically, Jimmy's there with Clark. They're all having fun. Hee hee ha ha. They're looking at the new equipment tech that they got going on. Mm-hmm. They're flying in this little floaty bubble.
Mind you, the military is there. All the top-notch officials are here.
And Jimmy got invited to this because he's Superman's best friend.
And Flame Bird, he's popular, so you know.
Because you know about aliens and yada, 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 yada. Mm-hmm. It just sounded fishy to me since the beginning. So he gets invited to the podium, and they ask him a question. But before they ask him the question, who goes on stage? Slimy ball.
Lex Luthor.
Young Lex with hair still.
Mm-hmm. It was a play. It was a play from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It was a play all along. It was genius in what Lex was doing, because you actually brought a person who's friends with the alien, so you could have a whole bunch of counter arguments. Matter of fact, he doesn't even know he's at a debate. He just got an invite to an event.
I was just about to say, Lex was on the debate club when he was a high school kid. 1000%.
Did not know.
He rebutted after Jimmy gave him the Superman chooses to do good.
Mm-hmm. Tore him apart.
I love how you said chooses, Jimmy.
Tore him apart.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It was all set up. It was all set up because at the end of the day, going back to the lanes, he goes to...
Oh, they escaped their little dilemma. The lanes... He goes to his plug, his little connect. He brings Lois along. He introduces her to Winslow Shot.
Don't touch the teddy bear.
Don't touch the teddy bear. I like that you remembered that. What is the problem here, though?
Come to find out, Winslow Shot is a big old snitch. It was a trap.
It was a setup.
Sam Lane realizes, wow, you weren't warning me, you were luring me in.
That was brutal. That was brutal. I've never heard it said like that. You weren't warning me, you were luring me. And out comes the back.
My boy Deathstroke.
Task Force X is on his tail. All three of them pop out.
Mm-hmm.
He pops out. What's the other one's name?
We were just talking about it.
We were just saying his name. It was Atomic.
Atomic Man? No. Atomic.
It was Atomic, Big Back, and we got Deathstroke.
Big Back is crazy. You keep calling him Big Back. They're all after Sam Lane. But apparently that bear that he said not to touch saved him in the hunch. Don't touch the bear.
Sam grabs the bear that he told not to touch. He throws it. Boom! It's a bomb. They escape.
But we all go back. Basically, it was a big setup, big setup. Because if y'all do remember, Lex and Amanda Waller had a talk last episode. Last episode was Big Steel, right?
Full Metal Alchemist. That's the Full Metal Scientist. Sorry. Last episode, you see why I messed it up, right?
This is crazy.
Full Metal Scientist.
But yes, they had a conversation basically at the end because Lex swooped up Star Labs.
Oh!
So it was all set up.
Continuity.
It was all set up because then at the end of the day, they were learning Sam in the lanes, so then they can go ahead and set them up for them to join back at Star Labs, or what is it? What you call it? Semporium?
Starlight Semporium. That was like the name of the event. It's Star Labs, though.
Star Labs. So basically, they made a big commotion. Bing, bang, boom. Everybody's firing off their Atomic Man is throwing off whatever he's at. And Superman, of course, Clark Kent is in the crown. He comes and saves the day.
So he shows up right in time and you know what's going on.
Quote unquote saves the day.
Mm-hmm.
It was all set up. because then he destroys this heavy artillery equipment right in front of everybody. All these scientists, all these military men.
Yeah, the same, and it even gave more credence. It gave Lex. It proved Lex's point even more. But at this, if you're watching it, you're like, Superman really just saved the day. Like, come on,
he's a slime ball. And he sways the crowd, and he's like, look, if he can do this, we have no control over him at all. He can do whatever he wants.
Slimy.
Don't like it at all. And then fast forward, we end up
Lois and Sam and her dad, their bond gets together better now. She brings him to her house now.
They have a conversation. Sam hints at Clark being a little weird, a little funny.
Because, mind you, Superman's outside in the window listening, and like he says that he overhears that, and like
Lois kind of agrees, but then she.
But that's why she says that's why.
That's why I love him, but he bounced already. That's
it's one of those.
Come on, dog. If you really Superman, you would have heard that. But anyways, he goes on top of the roof. She leaves a voicemail. Yada yada yada. Can't make it tonight. I'm with my dad. Bing 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 bing. He has that tracker in his hand. Touches it.
He talks to it.
It's almost like he leaves a message. And he basically leaves a message to his cousin, Supergirl. And that's how we end the episode.
No? Remember how we ended the episode. And that's why I wanted to talk to you. After that happens, we end the episode with Lex and Waller talking to the higher ups who are at. From that scene,
he goes, well, Earth is in better hands with us or whatever, yada yada.
And then when he says Earth is better hands, it zooms out
all the way out to what we see in season 1.
Ended off with season 1.
A Kryptonian that we don't know who's under that.
And which we're thinking is it could only be Zod.
Because why does he have a red cape? Is it Zod though? Red cape?
Maybe it's Supergirl?
Now you got me thinking. It might be Supergirl. We might... See? They try to bamboozle us. I might think it's Zod because they have the same built suit.
But the suit is in such a shape that it's throwing us off.
It's bulky. You know what throws me off? The image of the next episode.
Yeah.
It might not be Zod.
Oh, we might have just figured it out.
That might be Supergirl. That might be Supergirl.
That's why I saved it. I was like, I need to talk to him about this at the end because now I'm thrown off.
That might be Supergirl. Which is crazy because that was very interesting to see. And then that might give Lex more fuel to his power, with whatever his...
Yes.
Look, another one, another alien. What's going on here? Is this a threat? Is the Earth in trouble? We have to put restrictions on these aliens. Oh man, I already see it. You know, I never liked Lex. Damn. I don't like Superman, but I never liked Lex.
Damn. And the thing I love about all of this is teen. You know, you had Scooby-Doo kids. It's like Superman kids. Lex still has his hair. It's still Task Force X. Like, everyone's still... Oh. Wow, what a great episode. Great episode. Guys, tune in. I don't know what else to say.
We're already on season 2, episode 4. We got 6 more episodes to go. Catch up, please. Catch up like mayonnaise. Chill out.
Whew.